Do I look good? Do I look normal? Let me look up. Oh no! So I'm digging through the old school RuneScape cache on a Wednesday, because that's just how I like to spend my time off from work. And I'm digging through the old models and items, trying to find any interesting and unused assets left over from development. Like this old Dryad model, complete with a little walk animation. I like it. Or this unused Desert Spirit NPC, which was added alongside Anakra's Lament in 2006. And here's the old Karamthulu pet, which was never released, but instead turned into a summoning familiar. The star sprite was originally going to be what pops out of the middle of crashed stars. However, it was scrapped due to the player base stating that the design didn't really fit this art style of the game. And while Osmond does appear in Recipe for Disaster, he's teleported away from the dining room by Evil Bob, as his mini-quest wasn't ready in time for the Recipe for Disaster quest release. Therefore, we never see the Osmond frozen or unfreezing animations in-game. And while we're on the topic of Recipe for Disaster, here's an unused model for Pirate Pete. I always thought it was unusual that the Recipe for Disaster Pirate Pete looked visually different from his model in Port Phasmatis. So exporting models into Unity became transmitting mesh and animation data at runtime into the Unity project, which is a niche trick. I don't know of any useful use cases of this, but pushing the boundaries for what's possible is something that we should always strive for. And plus, viewing these animations outside of the old school window actually does come with some benefits. Avoiding clipping with the other objects, and we're actually able to enrich the colours and even smooth out the animation frames, which is pretty cool. So how did we get here? And what exactly is here? This is MediaPipe AI tracking by Google, being used to track and affect a rigged RuneScape model. Pretty cool, but ultimately kind of awful. And I'd be the first to admit, you probably could get some really good results from just this software while using a webcam, but I had something else planned. And a gold star to anyone who can name the items being equipped here. So, I hit up the marketplace, spent 1,000 krona on a Kinect. Yes, an Xbox Kinect. I figured, shit, those old Kinect games weren't half bad. Let's harness their hardware for full body tracking. Simple, right? No. I spent hours trying to get this stupid camera to get detected inside of Windows. But then I came across a post that stated that the Kinect is sort of fussy about which USB 3 port it uses. And yeah, that was the problem. Because it was connected to the front I/O ports on my computer, it wasn't playing ball. Connected directly to the motherboard I/Os, yeah, fired right up. So let's write some code and see how it performs. Okay, well, it actually performs really well, except I never actually had any reason to be doing this, so I recorded some skits. Anu! Coming in from Falador, I'm sure. Welcome to the Grand Exchange. Would you like to open a 0% fixed fee account to store your... Oh god, that's a lot of shit! Where are we going to store all that? What's up YouTube? We're back again, and this time we're doing a from scratch series. We'll be going from nothing to max cash, and we won't be needing the likes of this. Let me put that down. Now let me introduce myself. It is I, the one, the only, the fierce and the magnificent, boop, purple-haired man. Ta-da! Jazz hands, jazz hands, ooh, jazz hands, jazz hands. Do a little jig, and dab on them haters. Thank you, and thank you to our wonderful band for playing us in. Hello and welcome to a new episode of The Late Late Show. I'm your host, Honest Jimmy, and today we've got a very special guest. Taking time off from slaying the evil ones and looking for god swords, all the way from God War's dungeon, it's Commander Zilliana! Come on out!
Three,
Christ, what the fuck was that?
I am G6! I am G6!
And what came after that was about 3 hours of Blender rigging. Now if you don't use Blender, you may not know what you're looking at. And don't worry, you're not alone. I too don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I knew that the results were either going to be amazing or hilariously awful. Okay, I have no idea if this is going to work. Let's give it a go. Press play. See what happens. Oh, no way. No way. Oh god, he's a bit messed up. No. Oh my god, that's sick. That's sick. Ooh, me Zuck. Zuck hungry. No way. Who needs a Zuck helm when you can just become Zuck? Oh, that's so cool. No way. Happy Zuck dancing to the music. Okay, let's try Zilliana. Oh. Hey, that's pretty good. Slay the evil ones. How sick is that? Oh god, it's just my neck moving off of my torso. She just like main hands the Sara sword like a boss. Still holding on to a shield. Alright, let's try Jad. Where are you, Jad? I think I did rig this Jad's spine. Let's see. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What have you done to me? Why does he look like that? Oh right, because he's not a humanoid. So of course, well, I'm a human and it's tracking a human body, but because I'm standing up, does that mean that if I get down on all fours, it will look normal? Okay, here we go. Hang on, for this I'm gonna... I don't know if you'll be able to see where I am in there, but I'll leave them on. Oh god, I guess I'm going down. How does it look? I can't see I'm on the floor. Do I look good? Do I look normal? Let me look up. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That is cursed. Oh dear. Let me try and tilt my head down. Oh god, it just looks like a sad pug. His nose is all squashed in. Okay, well, that was a fail. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, nearly half as much as I enjoyed making it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm not entirely sure if I'll ever use any of this code or software that I made purely for this video ever again, but you know, now we know it's possible, and that's, well, that's something, isn't it? Bye. Whips are hard, man.